Hi friends, in this video we will read chapter 1 How the Camel Got His Hump, taken from class 8 NCERT book, subject English, book name It So Happened. In this video we will read this chapter and we will do question answers of this chapter. Chapter 1 How the Camel Got His Hump. The world had just begun and the animals were working for humans. There was one lazy animal that did nothing and said nothing but hump. Even the clever Jinn was at his wits' end. In the beginning, when the world was new and the animals were just beginning to work for man, there was a camel, and he lived in the middle of a howling desert because he did not want to work. He ate sticks and thorns and prickles, and when anybody spoke to him, he said hum, just hum, and no more. Presently the horse came to him on Monday morning with a saddle on his back and said, Camel, O camel, come out and trot like the rest of us. Hum, said the camel, and the horse went away and told the man. Let's see the meaning of jinn, pronounced jinn and variously spelt as genie, jenny, jinni, jinni, a spirit that has strange powers and can assume any form, human or animal. Presently the dog came to him with a stick in his mouth and said, Camel, O camel, come and fetch and carry like the rest of us. Said the camel, and the dog went away and told the man. Presently the ox came to him with the yoke on his neck and said, Camel, O camel, come and pluck like the rest of us. Said the camel, and the ox went away and told the man. At the end of the day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together and said, 3 or 3. I am very sorry for you, but that hump thing in the desert can't work, or he would have been here by now. So I am going to leave him alone, and you must work double time to make up for it. That made the 3 very angry, and they held a panchayat on the edge of the desert. And the camel came chewing cud and laughed at them. Then he said, and went away again. Presently there came along the jinn who was in charge of all deserts, rolling in a cloud of dust. Jinn of all deserts, said the horse. Is it right for anyone to be idle? Certainly not, said the jinn. Well, said the horse, there's a thing in the middle of your desert with a long neck and long legs, and he hasn't done a stroke of work since Monday morning. He won't trot. Phew, said the jinn whistling. That's my camel. What does he say about it? He says hum. And he won't pluck, said the ox. Very good, said the jinn. I'll hump him if you will kindly wait a minute. Meaning, I'll hump him, I'll deal with him appropriately, I'll set him right. In Comprehension 2, the jinn remonstrated with the camel who said hum. The camel's beautiful back suddenly grew a lump, which was the camel's hump. The jinn assured the camel his hump would always be a help, not a hindrance. The jinn rolled himself up in his dust cloak and took a walk across the desert and found the camel looking at his own reflection in a pool of water. My friend, said the jinn, what this I hear of your doing no work. The jinn sat down with his chin in his hand while the camel looked at his own reflection in the pool of water. You have given the 3 extra work ever since Monday morning, all on account of your idleness, said the jinn. And he went on thinking with his chin in his hand, meaning of remonstrated, protested, complained. Said the camel. I shouldn't say that again if I were you, said the jinn. You might say it once too often. I want you to work. And the camel said again. But no sooner had he said it than he saw his back, that he was so proud of, puffing up into a great big hump. Do you see that? Said the jinn. That's your very own hump that you have brought upon your very own self by not working. Today is Thursday and you have done no work since Monday when the work began. Now you are going to work. How can I? Said the camel. With this hump on my back. That has a purpose, said the jinn. All because you missed those 3 days, you will be able to work now for 3 days without eating, because you can live on your hump. And don't you ever say, I never did anything for you. Come out of the desert and go to the 3 and behave. And the camel went away to join the 3. And from that day to this, the camel always wears a hump. We call it hump now, not to hurt his feelings. But he has never yet caught up with the 3 days that he missed at the beginning of the world. And he has never yet learned how to behave. Rudyard Kipling. Friends, we have completed this chapter. Now let's proceed to question answers. Comprehension 1. Question 1. What tasks do you think were assigned to the dog and the ox? Answer. Different tasks were assigned to different animals. The dog was assigned to fetch and carry sticks since he was carrying a stick in his mouth. The ox was assigned to pluck the field as there was a yoke on his neck. Question 2. Why did the camel live in the middle of the desert? Answer. Of all the animals, the camel was the laziest animal as he did not want to work and help man. Hence, he lived in the middle of a howling desert because he did not want to work. He ate sticks, thorns and prickles, and whenever anybody came to speak to him, he just said hump and nothing more. Next question. Question 3. What made the dog, the horse and the ox very angry? Answer. The dog, the horse and the ox were very angry because man assigned them the work of the camel too, as he lay lazy in the middle of the desert. This meant that the 3 of them would need to work double time in order to make up for the camel's laziness. Question 4. How did the jinn know the horse was complaining against the camel? Answer. While the other animals were assigned the camel's work due to his laziness, the horse complained against the camel to the jinn who was in charge of all the deserts. He told him that the animal which stayed in the middle of the desert with a long neck and long legs had not done a stroke of work since the beginning of the week. Hearing this, the jinn instantly understood that the horse was referring to the camel for his idleness, who was not helping them in work. Friends, we have completed Comprehension 1 question answers. Now let us proceed to Comprehension 2 question answers. Comprehension 2. Question 1. The camel was looking at his own reflection in the pool. What does it suggest to you about the camel? Answer. The camel was looking at his own reflection in the pool, which indicated that he was proud of his looks and appearance, especially his back. Perhaps he assumed that he was the most handsome looking animal and was admiring himself upon seeing his own reflection in the pool. Next question. The camel said hump repeatedly. How did it affect him? Answer. The jinn was trying hard to remind the camel about his work, which the lazy animal avoided due to his idleness. The camel kept saying hump again and again in a repetitive tone, which annoyed the jinn. In no time, the camel's back puffed up into a huge hump for repeating the word hump over again and not performing the task assigned to him. Next question. What, according to the jinn, was the use of the hump? Answer. According to the jinn, the camel missed his daily work for 3 continuous days. Hence, he said that the camel would be able to perform his task for 3 days without eating. The hump on his back would help him to store food and use the energy derived from it without eating food and work for a longer period. Next question. He has never yet learned to behave. In the light of this, what is the writer's opinion about the camel? Answer. As per the writer, the camel is a very lazy animal which loves sitting idle and avoids doing work. All day he would spend eating sticks, thorns and prickles. However, after he got the hump, the jinn asked him to go out of the desert and help the other 3 animals, horse, ox and dog, and also behave like others while working. It was due to his laziness that he missed performing tasks for 3 days. The jinn told him that his hump would help him to store food and use the energy derived from it without eating food. It would also help him to finish the pending work and he would continue carrying the hump and living in the desert forever. Friends, we have completed Comprehension 2 questions. Now let us proceed to exercise. Discuss the following topics in groups. Question 1. Can this story be factually true? Answer. No, it is not a factually true story. It is an imaginative tale. Question 2. What, according to you, is the story about? Consider the following. First, how the world began. Second, why everyone should do her share of work seriously. Third, how animals are important to humans. Fourth, how the camel got his hump. Answer. 4. how the camel got his hump. Next question. What did you do over the weekend? Were you generally active or idle? Please check your bag before starting to discuss or answer the question. Answer. The last weekend I woke up at 8 am and did some physical exercise in the morning. I helped my mother in doing the household chores. In the evening I played badminton with my sister. Overall, I spent my weekend in an active manner. Yes, I have checked my bag and there is no hump. Next question. There are broadly two categories of workers, those who prefer to do today what they can do tomorrow and those who prefer to do tomorrow what they can do today. Where do you belong? Answer. I belong to the first category of workers, that is, those who prefer to do today what they can do tomorrow. This implies that I prefer doing my work promptly on time rather than unnecessarily piling it up for the future. Friends, we have completed these questions from exercises. If you like the video, kindly share it with your friends. In case you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe it so that new video notifications could reach you. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care and respect your elders. I am Vaibhav signing off. Thank you for watching.